From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Thursday, March 23rd, 2023. From higher education reporter David Jesse, more recent high school graduates from Michigan than ever before are heading out of state to go to college. An analysis by the Detroit Free Press found the most popular destinations are found in the Midwest, with the largest number of those students heading to the nearby University of Toledo. As a pool of graduating high schoolers shrinks each year, especially in the Midwest, colleges and universities are locked into a high-stakes competition for each student, and more important, their tuition dollars. Competition for students is both intense and crucial, not just for individual colleges and universities, but also for the state's economy. Michigan needs students to go to school in Alma, Ann Arbor, Marquette, Saginaw, and Detroit, in hopes that they'll fall in love with the area and stick around as part of a highly educated workforce, which can attract more companies to the state, bringing more jobs, which makes staying in the state for an education and life more attractive. Schools in nearby states are increasingly rating Michigan for its college students seeking the same highly educated workforce. They're offering tuition deals and finding a receptive audience. For more on the story, you can search for David Jesse's subscriber-exclusive Out-of-State College Relies on Michigan Student Enrollment to Meet Goals on Freep.com.
I'm Susan Tompour, and I'm a columnist at the Detroit Free Press. A year after rapid-fire rate hikes and just 12 days after banking turmoil hit, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates once again. It is the 9th rate hike since March 2022. The quarter-point hike brings the short-term federal funds rate into a target range of 4.75% to 5%. In its statement, the Fed did give a nod to financial fears, noting that the U.S. banking system is sound and resilient. The Fed also stated that recent developments are likely to result in tighter credit conditions for households and businesses and will weigh on economic activity, hiring, and inflation. The Fed stated the extent of these effects is uncertain. Consumers are getting hit in two ways. They're facing higher interest rates and now tighter lending standards ahead. That is likely to slow down inflation, but it could also slow down the economy and possibly put us into a mild recession later this year. The Fed did not rule out more rate hikes ahead, but at one point it did appear to be leaving room for a pause in the future.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, getting you ready for tonight's big game in the Big Apple. It's the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament, and it's Michigan State against Kansas State at 6:30 on TBS. Tom Izzo is appearing in his 15th second weekend of the Big Dance, but tonight's opponent is more than formidable. Marquise Noel is a third-team All-American and averaging more than 16 points per game this season. He'll be the smallest guy on the court, but very easy to find. But the Spartans are buoyed, ironically enough, by their up-and-down season. Let Joey Hauser explain.
The way I look at it is there's not wins or losses. There's wins and then there's learning experiences. There's chances to get better. And we were up and down. We had different guys that step up and play bigger roles, which helps you later down the road. So I just think everything we've kind of gone through, it prepares you for this moment, especially the tough opponents we played earlier in the year.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, visit Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.